The Tudor period itself must be one of the most dramatic in English history. It began at the Battle of Bosworth Field in 1485 when Henry VII won the throne from Richard III, and it ended in 1603, so it's just over 100 years of history. For the first time, almost everything is written in English. You just don't get that about the earlier periods. So the medieval period, letters are quite sparse. When you do have a letter, it's normally someone very high status, a king or a queen, and they tend to be very formulaic and give you little insight into the person. So with a few exceptions, the Tudor period is the first time that you can actually see the real person behind just the name and the dates.
I'm meeting up with historian Elizabeth Norton to retrace the final journey of Catherine Howard.
When the boat arrived, she completely went to pieces and she had to be carried onto the boat forcibly. And it's the finality of going to the Tower. Then she realised, actually, she was going to die. Sailing down the river in the middle of a boat flanked by guards on one side and no members of the council on the other side, she must have been absolutely terrified. Her lovers, Francis Derham and Thomas Culpeper, had been executed and their heads were placed above the bridge on spikes.
Wow, wow, wow. And she'd have been aware that she was going on the London Bridge. It was the major bridge at the time.
Absolutely.
And she can't have avoided having to think back to those lovers and their heads right there above her.
No, exactly. I mean, it was very much a reminder of what was going to happen to her and where she was going. I mean, this is a young girl, 20 at her death, may well be a few years younger. She'd not had a stable upbringing. She suddenly finds herself the object of the king's affections. She would have been ruined if she'd revealed her past. So she takes the flattering option, becomes queen. She then does something stupid, but probably with a man that she had strong feelings for, and ultimately she played with her life.